Hello guys, how are you doing? So, as we saw in the last episode, that Luo Feng wreaked havoc after killing all his opponents, and after that, Bawata selected some new opponents for him, so that he can practice in the virtual world, and make himself even stronger. With this episode starts, and we see that the same person selected by Bawata came there with whom Luo Feng has to fight now. Seeing him, Luo Feng was giving a very serious look, and we can see that as soon as that person looked at Luo Feng, then Luo Feng was ready. However, that person was looking very huge, and Luo Feng was like an ant in front of him. Then we see that Bawata comes to him, and here after coming to him, it seemed that Bawata already knows him, because she was saying very lovingly to him. And then we see that he was also looking at Bawata, and Bawata says that, "I have not seen you for a long time." Then he says that, "Yes, you are right." Seeing Luo Feng, he was saying that this senior is looking very different from the previous senior. Then we see that the same person was saying to Bawata that, "Yes, I am fine." Then Bawata says that, "We need your help." We see that the same person was ready for his fight, and was also saying to Luo Feng that, "Let's see how you stop me for a minute." Luo Feng immediately put on his mask and got ready. And now these two people get ready for the fight, where we see that person was moving forward with lightning speed, and immediately hits Luo Feng, after which we see that Luo Feng himself moved back. But this person was really very fast. Luo Feng was moving from one place to another. He does not even give him a chance, but hits Luo Feng very hard. Luo Feng flies and hits inside the building in front. But after this, Luo Feng immediately got ready with his armament. That person hits Luo Feng with a fist, but Luo Feng fortunately manages to escape from him. After that, we see that Luo Feng was going to attack him with his knife, but here, this thing does not have any effect on him. But he manages to kill Luo Feng, after which Luo Feng moves back again. And as soon as that person was coming forward to attack, then Luo Feng immediately got on his sword and was moving forward very fast, due to which that person also goes behind Luo Feng. But Luo Feng's speed was very fast, due to which we see that person was moving from one place to another, but ultimately, he catches Luo Feng. And we see that Luo Feng, a small toy was visible in front of him. Later he throws Luo Feng in such a bad way that Luo Feng once again broke the ground and left, and we see that there was a very big blast, after which that person says that the defense is never faster than the attacker. And at the same time he was telling Luo Feng that you have to create a rhythm of your own. Luo Feng understood this very easily, and we see that inside Luo Feng's body, slowly, his golden horn was going to be activated. That is Luo Feng's trump card. We get to see that a lot of energy was coming out of Luo Feng's body. And now Luo Feng also comes to fight. Then we get to see that Luo Feng takes his needle. And after that, now Luo Feng was completely ready, and was saying that, "Okay, now start the next round." After which we see that, now that match had started, which was going to be with Luo Feng in the second round for Nabini. And now we get to see that Luo Feng had come and stood. He was immediately ready. And here we get to see that Luo Feng's practice session was also being shown to us, while fighting with this guy. He was so ready that he was not getting beaten by this guy's attack, but he was also giving him a good fight. And here, in the real world, this is also happening, where Luo Feng's fighting was going on. So Luo Feng does not even let the opponent standing in front of him stand. But Luo Feng does not give time to attack the opponent standing in front of him. Before that, Luo Feng gives him a break, although we get to see that this guy was still giving a good fight to Luo Feng. But now Luo Feng was successful on that guy to turn and attack. And here that guy also is having a lot of fun with Luo Feng. Now during this game, Luo Feng was successful in killing people, and Luo Feng was winning the match. So now the time had come when Luo Feng had to fight with Nabini. And with that, Luo Feng's opponent was announced. And after that, we get to see that Nabini was looking very desperate to fight with Luo Feng, and he was saying that, "I have practiced very well in the past days, and the gap between you and me has become very extraordinary." But Luo Feng, after listening to him, just passes a smile, which means you guys can understand, with which we see that Nabini gets ready with both his swords. And the rest of the people were also very excited and started watching this match. Luo Feng's wife Shuxin was also showing a lot of interest in this match, because it was not a match between Luo Feng and Nabini, because it was a match to save Luo Feng and Earth, after which we get to see that Nabini freezes all the things around him. With his extremely cold power, Luo Feng was also freezed in the middle. And we get to see that Ninth Queen was also enjoying. Nabini was very happy that she used her power, and easily freezes Luo Feng. But this kid did not know that he is Luo Feng. We get to see that Luo Feng finishes all the ice in a few seconds. And after that, the boy was moving forward in a lot of tension. After watching this, Nabini was very surprised and said that, "This is impossible. How can you be so powerful in such a short time?" With which we get to see that he releases his extremely cold power. But Luo Feng was moving forward. Nabini's eyes were open, because she did not expect that when Luo Feng will meet her next time, then all this will happen. And here Nabini was watching that, how easily Luo Feng is moving forward, but Luo Feng was coming to attack her in the next second, and Nabini could not do anything. Before that, Luo Feng also attacked, and guys, with the same thing, you can guess the gap between Nabini's power and Luo Feng's power. Nabini was in a very bad condition, and we see that he is eliminated. Luo Feng won 9,374, and after that, Luo Feng has come in the top 5, and after that, Luo Feng was congratulated for this, and he was very happy, and he was told that, now you have entered the second stage of this genius battle. And both the brothers were very happy for this great success of Luo Feng and all the family and Luo Feng's friends, and that guy Rong Jun was saying that Luo Feng, you always give me surprises. And with that we see the ninth queen who broke her glass and was saying that how can it be impossible that Luo Feng defeated Nabini. She was very angry. But then we see that her grandpa was saying that if you behave like this with your emotions, then I am afraid that you can never become truly powerful. Luo Feng is indeed a genius. And with that we see Luo Feng on the screen, who was looking very satisfied. And now it was time to celebrate this celebration of Luo Feng, because here Luo Feng had proved himself. And we see that people are praising him. And he was very happy. And he was saying that our third brother has become so much talented. And with that we see that Luo Feng was also enjoying this moment. And his two children were looking very proud, but suddenly, Luo Feng's expression changes and he becomes very serious and says that Hargrave, and after hearing the name Hargrave, all these people become more serious that what is Hargrave doing here? And after that, we see that Luo Feng appears here through the virtual world. And after seeing Hargrave, everyone was surprised, because everyone knew that Hargrave is his big opponent, and we see that Hargrave brings the same message on the screen which the Emperor had asked him to say. And he was saying that I am going to read it now, and everyone was looking at Luo Feng very surprised, and saying that now I am here of Hiloshin, I tell you all the orders of the Emperor. And he was saying that, because you have successfully entered in the top 5, so Luo Feng, you have come from the top 1000 in this universe. And because of this, I would like to tell you here that Milky Way Galaxy is now yours, and you are now its official lord. After hearing this, these people were very happy and very excited. Hargrave disappears from there, and we get to see that Luo Feng has finally got the ownership of the earth, and now we see Shuxin's brother, who was very happy after this. And he was saying that that person who is the lord of the earth and the whole galaxy, he is my brother-in-law. This is a matter of great joy. Now this man was jumping with great joy. He also forgets that people are noticing him, but he was stuck in himself, and he was very happy. And everyone was looking at him in a very weird way. Although after this, when Shuxin saw him in anger, then he became normal again. The situation was a little awkward to make him normal again. Both the children of Luo Feng were cheering him up. Luo Feng was also sitting a little aside. In this vulnerable moment, Luo Feng was feeling a little stressed, but then he sees Babata, who was doing all the inquiries, and now finally he believes that Luo Feng has become the Lord of the Earth, and she was saying that it is true, Luo Feng, that you have now become the Lord of the Earth, and now we don't need to worry, because the people of the Black Dragon Mountain Empire can't do anything to us, because they didn't have so much courage. Also here he is showing to Luo Feng that everyone has their eyes on this thing, and everyone is watching this thing. Luo Feng was still looking a little stressed, but then we see that Lord Chen and Mingwei both came there. After seeing, which Luo Feng is also seeing that, what are they doing here? He is saying that, Luo Feng, we have come to congratulate you. And the whole family was celebrating that Luo Feng has really done a lot, and Luo Feng has finally become the lord of this whole earth, and along with that, he got the whole galaxy as well. With which Hong was saying that you have now become a leader, and you have really proved yourself. Luo Feng was also very happy with this, and because of talking to both his brothers, he was looking even more motivated, with which these people shake once again. And now both were looking very happy. Now let's look at Shen, who was saying that the whole galaxy has hundreds of millions of planets in it. How is it there with 2 million living planets? And at the same time, Luo Feng was saying that in such a short time he has achieved so much. He has become the lord of the whole galaxy, and I am one. Along with that, he gets a notification on the screen that, sir, you have obtained a living planet which you purchased, and you will have to give 15 billion Black Dragon coins. Looking at this, he was feeling very bad, because he was feeling that he has been left behind a lot. Along with that, he was very worried. Then Sasha comes there and says that what happened to the owner. Then he shows it on the screen, after which Sasha also fell in thought and said that the person who had saved me has become the owner of the whole galaxy. Along with that, we see that now Shin was saying that I had seen him at first glance. I knew that he was an extraordinary person, so I took a step ahead of myself so that I can become friends with him. And my eyesight is really very good. The poor guy starts crying while laughing, after which he was also saying that Luo Feng, what have you done? Along with this, he is banging his head a lot here. On the other hand, all the other people were also giving a lot of priority to Luo Feng. Everyone was talking about the Luo Feng people are discussed everywhere. Along with this, we are also shown that person who was very shocked to see that the whole galaxy has been named by Luo Feng. But the leader of the Nolan San Hill family was very angry because his whole plan has been ruined. Now we get to see that in Earth all the people are looking very happy and are saying here that we have seen where you started from, but it is very difficult to see where you will end, after which we see that all those spaceships etc. were flying here. There was an atmosphere of happiness everywhere. Now we get to see Hong, who were talking to Ji about this. She is saying to him, have you decided? To which he replied, yes, of course. Now our third brother has won the whole galaxy, due to which there is no burden of any kind on my shoulders. Jia says that I would also like to see what will happen to you in the future, with which he looked very happy, but this happiness was superficial, because from inside, he's a little depressed about the fact that he could not contribute much to this thing, and the galaxy that Luo Feng have won here, all of them have won on their own strength, due to which he is a little depressed and dissatisfied with himself. However, after this, we get to see that as soon as these people were strolling at that place, the girl stands here on the side and was getting pictures clicked and is very happy, because Luo Feng has now become a famous personality, because everyone now knows Luo Feng. Now here, Brother Hong had told all his heart's feelings to both the brothers. Luo Feng was still saying that, "Brother, you have decided." Then here he says that, "Look, I know. Third brother, you have become the people of the whole galaxy, so now there is no danger to our Earth here." And along with this, he is also saying that just look at one thing, that how much has happened here, and staying here cannot become a bias of growth for me at all, due to which it will not be right for me to stay here. While telling all these points, his heart was hurting, and he did not want to leave his home. But now it had become very important for him to leave from here, because he cannot live like this forever. With which he motivates both the brothers. Then Luo Feng gets a little sad, and says that, "Brother, if you have decided, then you should leave." At the same time, we see that Hong were also looking happy with this thing, because for them, ultimately only their growth matters, and at the same time Lishan are also there. We are watching them here with a heavy heart, because all three brothers were together for a long time. Due to this, they left from here. Both the brothers as well as ourselves were feeling very bad, but now there was no other option. After which now we get to see that all the people had come here to bid Hong farewell. Teammate Shiva comes there, and then immediately comes and respects him. With which we get to see that they are talking among themselves, and were saying that we have always learned a lot from you, and you always stood at our side. We spent a very good time together. We see Hong, who was looking at all his teammates very emotionally, and here he is feeling bad. But now this decision has been made, and no one is going to stop it. And at the same time, the teammates also came here to bid him farewell with a heavy heart, and everyone is saying that we have seen a lot with you, and I think there is still a lot left to see, and all this will continue like this till the eternity. Also we see Hong, who is about to leave from this place. Then we get to see that the spaceship also comes there, in which Hong had to go now. We stay for some time and say goodbye to our brothers here, through gestures. And after this, he happily leave from here. However, everyone was very sad, because no one wanted that Hong leave from here. But what can we do now? After his departure, now we will also have to focus on our growth here. Then Luo Feng were saying that, "Yes, you were absolutely right about this. There are many opportunities for us too." Also now we get to see that on the other side we are shown Lord Yao, who were standing there. And after that, Hong also go there. After seeing him, he looked happy, and we're saying that, "Then you have come." However, with this today's episode ends.